Guess everybody had the same idea we did. Parking lot's pretty full. Hopefully the trail's not that busy, but kind of have a feeling it might be. Okay, so today I'm up here at the Angeles Oaks. We're going to do the South Fork Trail to the Poop Out Hill. It should be 2.5 miles each way. The parking lot that I mentioned earlier, that was pretty full. You do need an adventure pass to park here. It's $5. A wilderness permit is recommended for day hikes, but not required. They're only required if you're backpacking and camping overnight. All right, South Fork Trailhead. And here's the sign telling us that we need a wilderness permit, but no, if it's a day hike, it's only recommended. It's only required if you're staying overnight. We got our first creek crossing. Okay, so this was actually the original trail. It actually crossed the creek further up here. This is the new trail, which crossed the creek a lot earlier down at the bottom. And now we're back, and it meets up now with the original trail. Okay, now we continue. That first part after we crossed the creek was a pretty good incline. There's a lot of trees, burnt trees up here. It was from the 2015 lake fire, but it's coming back pretty good. A lot of greenery. It's a nice little lookout right here. Down tree. So overall, the trail seems pretty flat, except for in the beginning when we did have those inclines. And I guess once we got to the top of the peak, it pretty much flattens out. So right now it's a pretty nice flat trail. Poop Out Hill is actually where I believe is the San Bernardino borderline into San Gorgonio. So that is a peak, and there is a outlook out there as well. So I'm assuming that we might have a little bit more inclines as we get closer to that point. Our first stop we're going to stop at is Horse Meadows, and it's an old horse station. Okay, so we're approaching Horse Meadows now. See the cabin, one of the buildings, I don't know what to call it, old horse station, peeking out right over there. How many miles is this in? So this is 1.1 in from the trailhead. And so kind of get the glare. So this picture is from 1975. I'm assuming that's around about when this was up and running.
There's no picnic table in here.
Kind of eerie walking in here. Well, at least they keep it nice and clean. It's gorgeous out here. Okay, so we're moving on now to Poop Out Hill. Should be another mile point something up. Altogether, we should be doing around 4 miles round trip from the start of the trailhead. It's an old fire road. All right, coming up to the peak. That'll be our final destination for this hike. Get up there, rest a little bit, and then turn around and head back down. Got some overnight backpackers in front of us. They'll probably continue on past into San Gorgonio. There's a couple overnight spots. I know people camp at Dollar Lake and then Dry Lake. And apparently they're expecting snow still because they got their cross-country skis with them as well. And we made it. Poop Out Hill. I think that's where the overlook's at. And now we're in the San Gorgonio Wilderness. So from the sign, there's a little side trail here. The tree fell over on it, but it's a trail here to go up to the lookout point. Overlook, lookout. whatever it's called. Hey, stupid thing. Alright. Whoa. A lot of fallen trees on this trail. Okay. So it's officially Poop Out Hill. Oh, and the peak right there with the snow, that's San Gorgonio Peak. Alright, so we're gonna start heading down. I screwed up this time. I didn't bring snacks. I knew it was gonna be a short hike, so I knew we weren't gonna need them. Not really hungry, but it is nice to, once you get to your final destination, to sit down, take a breather, and eat some snacks. And then especially if everybody else is around you is eating some and you don't have any. But we're gonna head to In-N-Out afterwards, so we'll fill our stomachs up with that. So the hike down is a lot easier because of course it's downhill since we went uphill, going up to the top of Poop Hill. I'll show you the Horseshoe Meadows down there. It's a horseshoe, just Horse Meadows. So we run into a lot of backpackers, people that are going to be camping over the night. A few that we talked to said they're heading out to Dry Lake. I would assume that's the closest one. Dollar Lake's a little bit further, but I'm gonna look into overnight back camping here. I was kind of afraid to do it over here because I kind of thought that you'd be like the only ones out here, but and there's so many people coming up all together. We've seen at least 3 to 4 groups, and each group has at least 4 to 6 people. Some have only 2 in their group, but definitely look into that. Hello. You guys doing Dry Lake or Dollar Lake?
We're gonna do Dry Lake.
Dry Lake? Oh, there's a lot more people up there that we ran into that were doing Dry Lake.
Yeah, I figured.
A lot more people at which one?
Dry Lake?
Dry Lake?
More people have been saying Dry Lake than Dollar Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the pictures look like Dry Lake is like more full.
Oh.
More of a lake. So
Lake? Next time we're definitely getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did a day one.
Nice.
How's
Yeah.
it?
All right, you guys have a
All
good
right.
one.
Okay. Yeah. That was horrible. All right, made it back down to the trailhead. How many miles was it total? Oh, 4 miles, 4.44 miles. How about our time? Oh. Oh, 2 hours, 53 minutes, almost 3 hours. Not too bad. So that's pretty much it. Gonna use the restrooms, load up, and go get some hamburgers at In-N-Out.